Hey guys, welcome back to Rudrick Plays Earthbound. What you're seeing right now is me going through some shops and some stuff like that and stocking up on some stuff. I stocked up on some big bottle rockets for Jeff, which is obviously the boss killer. I also withdrew all my money because we got a little bit of shopping to do. I just sped this part up because it actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And I gave a pretty detailed, run through a Scaraba here. I also bought some wet towels because we're going to need a couple of those. Because we are in the desert, which means we are going to possibly get sunstroke. Now in here we can get the broken cannon, which is an item for Jeff. And if you see there, I accidentally gave the crystal charm to Ness, but I'll fix that later. The piggy nose is a really good item. I recommend you pick one up because they can be used to find magic truffles, which regenerate 80 PP, 80 psychic points. And that's really good, so I went ahead and bought one of those because I'm probably going to get one later. And here I just went and fixed my mistake because for some reason I accidentally hit Ness instead of Paula, which as you can see, the crystal charm definitely needs to go to Paula. So yeah, that's really all that I did, so enjoy the rest of the montage as I do this, and I'll join you guys when we start again. Also, as you can see here, I went ahead and called Escargot Express because we had a few things that we needed to get rid of. Alright, back to regular speed and back to regular old Earthbound. Today we have a couple of things. We have one big thing on the agenda, and that's that we need to go to the pyramid. And if I would quit running into walls here, there we go. So there's a hint guy right here, and I went ahead and talked to him. Now wait a minute, youngster. I could give you a great hint for just $100. You'd like a hint, wouldn't you? Yes, I would. After you've made all the necessary preparations, go to the pyramid. In front of the pyramid, as the writing on the hieroglyph told, step on the round stone plates in front of the Sphinx and draw a star. That was really too much info to give out as a hint, wasn't it? That's all for today. I guess I got my money's worth for $100. And we're going to run into some new enemies here in the desert, obviously. Great Crested Buka, which is just a recolor of the Buka we've already fought. I think it was called the Crested Buka. Not sure. Anyway, I'm just trying to take it out with physical attacks here. And as you can see, it did a fair bit of damage to Pooh there, which really kind of sucks. But I do want to try to save psychic ones, because the pyramid's going to be a little bit tricky. And we won. Let's see, did anyone gain the level? No, they did not. So we carry on here, and I keep checking to see if someone's got sunstroke because it's really annoying. And right here, there's the Sphinx. So what you gotta do is step on the center, which you gotta start right here. Are you a thief, warrior, or one who's come to see my majesty? You must decide what you really are. Therefore, what will you do? So you gotta step on the top one, which will take me a few minutes, and then you gotta step on that one, and then this one, and then that one, and then finally that one. And then the center one again. Or center one, the top one. Warriors, enter now. Search for the Hawkeye. Woohoo! Into the pyramid we go, not into the Sphinx. Come on, Pastor Drake. And of course, the creepy photographer guy has to show right here, because he just can't miss the opportunity. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, safe, Fuzzy Pickles. Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Bye, creepy photographer guy. And into the pyramid we go. There's definitely some interesting enemies in here. And the reason why I kept looking at the wall is because I read that the hieroglyphs will actually come out and attack you. And they will. Also, interesting tribal type music, or ancient Egyptian type music here. And there's the hieroglyph that moves and will attack you. Let's see what he's got. The Guardian Hieroglyph. I believe these guys have the ability to poison you, which I think you will see once he starts actually attacking. No, they use thunder instead, that's right. Yep, these guys using thunder just like the guys in the last sanctuary location. Or in one of the sanctuary locations. This isn't the sanctuary location, actually. And we won! Alright, you check the hieroglyph, or the casket. Ta-da! There's a viper inside. Ness takes it. The viper's an interesting item. It actually will poison an enemy when you use it on them. And this next battle... Yep. The lethal asp hieroglyph. Now, this guy can poison you. So to just go ahead and get rid of the viper, I'm pretty sure I use it in this battle. Oh, Ness just destroyed that snake. That is a good thing to do with a snake, I tell you. I don't like snakes. Anyway, I decided to go ahead and take this guy out, and I used the viper in battle, just so you guys can see it. Yeah, see, that's really all it does. And the Franklin badge deflected that back, and he did damage to himself. And I defeated the Guardian Hieroglyph, which I felt good about. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and continue through this pyramid here. Ooh, it's a mummy. You engage the fierce-shattered man. Just kind of a recolor of the bosses we fought in the museum. And I just, as per usual, just try to use physical attacks. And he didn't even hit me. He missed. So I just kind of destroyed him, in all honesty. See? Not too bad. Enemies are easy when they don't hit you. I'm sure you'd agree. And we got a mummy wrap, which is basically the same thing as the purse strap. I think I even go over it. I'm not even sure. No, I don't. Oh, what the crap? The petrified roller guard. Now, these things have some pretty high defense. However, as you're about to see, Ness got a critical. And he missed. The royal guard didn't even get a chance to hit us. You know, we're just wailing on him, and then Ness finished him off because Ness does a lot of physical damage right now. Yay, we won! Hey, Paul, I got to level 46. Offense went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Maximum HP by 2. Maximum PP went up by 5. Paul aroused the power of Psi Freeze Gamma. Pooh's now level 40. Oh, baby. Offense went up by 4. Defense went up by 6. Speed went up by 2. Guts by 1. Vitality by 1. IQ by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 15. Maximum PP went up by 5. Sweet. And there's a sarcophagus here in the middle, the casket, and I was kind of confused. I'm thinking there's got to be something to this, so I just kept checking it. But there's nothing to it. I even tried talking to it, which was kind of stupid. And we got some more hieroglyphs to fight. But I just got away because we've already fought them. Now, unfortunately, Jeff got a cold in that battle, which is kind of ridiculous because we're in the desert. And how could you get a cold in the middle of a pyramid in the desert? I have no idea. But I go through here and I went ahead and I actually had to remind myself which Psi actually cured a cold because it's been a while since I'd gotten one. And now Jeff's over his cold. And we're going to get in the battle with this guy. Ness got to level 51. Offense went up by 2. Vitality went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 15. Sweet. However, as you can see, somebody got poisoned in that battle, which for some reason, it looked like they got poisoned. I guess I just didn't take care of it. No, I guess it just looked like it. And we got a casket open here. Ta-da! There's a speed capsule inside. Which I go through here, and as you can see, Ness is 21, Paul's on 52, Jeff's 24, and Pooh's 30. So obviously I'm going to use it on Ness, because the more turns he gets in and is able to compete with the others and hit as fast, the better off we're going to be. Ta-da! There's a couple life noodles, which is convenient. Hopefully I don't need that. And there's another hieroglyph. Got a Pharaoh's Curse, and then Jeff leveled up to 45. Maximum HP went up by 3. The Pharaoh's Curse. Oh yeah, Ness got a cold, which was kind of dumb. I tell you, what is it with enemies and giving you a cold? That's kind of dumb. But anyway, I think it was Pooh that landed with the, or Jeff got the Pharaoh's Curse. Pharaoh's Curse. An ectoplasmic ooze is disgorged out of this dreadful box. Ooh. and the enemy may be poisoned. Gone after 1 use. Again, just a poison item. So I decided to use it on the snake. And now we don't have it anymore. Basically, kind of the same thing. It did exactly what it said, and it was kind of disgusting. So I didn't really feel like keeping it. Now, right here, I found a magic butterfly, and I was like, yes! I'm gonna go ahead and heal everybody up, and I almost wasted all of Ness's Psi doing so, because I just kept using Life Up Gamma when I really didn't need to. So then I just, stuck with Alpha, because I wasn't really sure if anyone had actually gotten hit very hard at this point, but I was just like, I'll just, make sure. There's basically a full PP restore right in front of me, so why not? And it took a minute to register. It's kind of goofy on these stairs because it kind of doesn't register even though you're right in front of it. And I got frustrated because I'm like, really? What the crap? So I kind of had to chase it down the stairs, as you see. And eventually... I got healed. Yay! And this is a boss fight. Guardian General. Now, this guy is actually somewhat tough, and he's pretty defensive. But, as you're about to see, I pretty much obliterated him almost as easily as I did the Petrified Royal Guard before. But what you really want to do is you want to have Paula use her new Freeze Gamma attack, and you want Pooh to use, I think he's got Freeze Beta at this point. Which I was going to watch this is kind of funny. So I'm using Freeze Gamma, and then I'm firing a big bottle rocket, because I'm like, oh, I'm going to take you out. Oh no, he has Freeze Gamma too, that's right. So, no, Paula's got Freeze Omega, Pooh's got Freeze Gamma, that's right. So he got solidified here, which is kind of funny, because that means he can't attack. Jeff fires a big bottle rocket, and he's dead. And Pooh leveled up to 41. Maximum HP went up by 2. Maximum PP went up by 2. Pooh lost the power of Thunder Gamma. So yeah, not really the hardest boss fight. It was supposed to be harder than that, but I just kind of obliterated him. There's a lot of enemies in this room. Paula gained level 47. Speed went up by 1. The Guts went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 2. And after I'd cleared all the enemies out, of course, looks like someone got poisoned. Open this casket. Ta-da! There's a rain pendant inside. No, Paula got a cold. I always associate that with being poisoned for some reason. Probably just, the fact that I take damage every step. I'm thinking either poison or burn from Pokemon. Or there's a couple of poison status. I think there's a couple of games where poison status will actually hurt you. But that rain pendant we got actually doesn't look like it does too much for Jeff. So I kind of shifted around to see who needs it. Of course, I have a ton of stuff I actually have to move around, so I was kind of like, well, this kind of sucks. And I gave it to Paula. Let's see how that looks on her. And it gives her a bit of defense, which is good. Let's open this up. And I step on the switch. Something above is moving. Check this just to make sure. And it's actually here that I decided I was going to show where the other treasure was in this room. So what you got to do is you got to go all the way back to the original sarcophagus room, which I went ahead and decided to show just because the episode was kind of running short with how much editing I'd already done. So you go all the way back and you got to go all the way up these stairs. Just, it's kind of annoying. And I gotta fight these guys. Nothing special. Although it looks like Paula and Jeff took a huge beating from that one. Which tends to happen because in Earthbound it seems that things go well and then random enemies just destroy you or come close to giving you, the fight of your life, which is kind of stupid. And honestly, that's been one of the things this Let's Play that's kind of been hard to deal with. Because, I can have a good recording and then all of a sudden have a really bad one. And there's a lot of enemies in here. Ness is now level 52. Offense went up by 2. Defense went up by 2. Speed went up by 1. Oh, baby. Guts went up by 3. Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 2. Maximum HP went by 15. That rocks. Maximum PP went up by 10. Boo's now level 42. Offense went up by 2. Maximum HP went up by 2. Maximum PP by 1. And I actually went the wrong way the first time. And I realized it after fighting that guy. I was pretty sure, because I was like, hey, wait a minute, this looks familiar. But I found new enemies. Arachnid! With a lot of exclamation marks. I have a friend that's really scared of spiders, and he would probably really hate these things. So I decided just to go all out and destroy these guys, because I really just don't have time, and I've already dealt with the boss, so why not? Fire Gamma. And Boo got a smash attack and destroyed that one, so I kind of wasted Rock and Gamma. But, hey, some people do extreme things to get rid of spiders, so I guess there's mine for the day. Jeff's now level 46. Offense went up by 1, Guts went up by 1, Maximum HP went up by 3. Sweet. And there's a mummy. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and go in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jeff got poisoned. I wonder if things just steadily get worse, because a cold doesn't take too much damage from you, and then the poison actually does. Yeah, I realized here that I took a wrong turn, so I had to turn all the way back. So yeah, this is the way you're supposed to go. For some reason, I went to the very wrong one. And there's a couple of battles here along the way. And as usual, Ness, excuse me, someone got a cold or poison, so I'd stop and heal that. Looks like there's a Asp and a Shambling Man up here. Dealt with them real quick. And we're good there. Had to heal Paula a little bit, it looks like, because it looks like she took a little bit of damage there. Or Jeff, that's right, Jeff's got like 200 HP or something crazy like that. Oh, hi, enemies. And the result of that fight, after getting all the enemies, Paula got to level 48. Oh, baby, offense went up by 3, defense went up by 1, speed went up by 2, vitality went up by 2, IQ went up by 2, maximum HP went up by 18, that rocks, maximum PP went up by 10. Boo's now level 43. Oh, baby. Offense went up by 3. Defense went up by 1. Speed by 1. Maximum HP went up by 1. Maximum PP by 2. And our reward for coming all the way back here is, ta-da! Another bag of Dragonite. Ness takes it. So I decided to just leave it here, and there's more we could do, but join me next time for more Rudrek Plays Earthbound, where I will go back to regular commentary. See you guys then. Rudrek out. Ah! Oh god! This has gone so south so fast. Oh god! Oh my god! Ah! Oh no! This became a disaster!